Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my people. I open the house that day. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I think this guy's name is Nonso Nkwa. Nonso Nkwa. In Abamba. My people, Nonso they provoke. I thought they were blaming Simon Ekpa. They say Simon Ekpa is a problem. Now, Hope Uzodimma, Governor Hope Uzodimma, is bringing Fulani terrorists, herdsmen, ISIS, HYP, Boko Haram, all to Imo State. Say they want to do IT, computer. People will say Boko Haram, that's Western education. Is bad. Huh? Now, this man you are seeing here, Nonso Nkwa. No, I believe that's his name, Nonso Nkwa. Somebody who was always attacking Simon Ekpa. Somebody who disagreed with Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody who said during those days, say the ESN was the problem. Somebody who said sit at home was a problem in Biafra land. Today, he don't begin cry, say, what are the people of Imo State doing? The old Imo State. On a back one. He's crying like a baby. Saying, what are they doing? They must rise up. They must protest against Hope Uzodimma. My people, if not ready, make we laugh for this one. This one a laughing time. Because we want them all this while. They refuse to answer. They refuse to listen. Say, if you keep on playing dumb, acting stupid, very, very soon, those that went to the north to sleep with the caliphate, they will bring the caliphate to that your shithole town. You think those you have, they are your governors? You think they are speaking for you? Today, I go laugh this man they call Nonso Nkwa. Make a laugh him. You know? Because as the saying goes, I go wanti, intigana, ingbe ogeshi, intigana. What you're about to listen to is this man crying for the first time. He is now crying like a baby. Saying, Hope Uzodimma, what are you doing? But when we're telling you all this while, this is what we are fighting against, you said, no, blame Simon Ekpa. My people, if you're not ready, make we hear this one. Very, very funny. Listen. You can hear.
Very quick one.
Quick one. Quick one.
Yeah, I see put in a human ban. I put a bag a train in the IDPs.
Hold on there. For those who don't know the beautiful language of Biafra, one of the languages we speak is Igbo language in Biafra land, even though we have different languages. But I will try my best to interpret from Biafra language to English, because I know we have international listeners all across the world listening to the sound of my voice this morning, this afternoon, and tonight. So if you're ready, I will have to break this one down in English. This man you are saying is somebody who was more like an antagonist against Simon Ekpa. He never believed in whatever we do. But today, his name is Nonso Nkwa. Today, he's crying the same tears. He is lamenting the same cry. The cry that we cried yesterday, he is crying it today in the 11th hour. My people, if you're ready, let's go there, man. Listen.
Very quick one.
Okay.
Yeah, I see I put in a human ban. I put a bag a train in the IDPs.
Okay.
Internally displaced persons.
Hold on there. He said this is that he's hearing that they are bringing to a town known as Mbeano, that they are coming to train people from the IDP camp. All the way from the north. They are bringing them from the northern side. From the town of the Futajalon, from the town of the Caliphate, the Fulani Cabal. They are bringing those they have displaced with their Boko Haram. They are bringing them to the land of Biafra, Imo State. with the pretense that they want to come and learn computer language. They want to come and learn computer language. They want to come and learn IT. Nigeria. Okay, let's continue. But for this guy, for the fact every time, I believe he's the one who is always going against Simon Ekpa. Today, I will laugh in a caricature way in addressing this man. Even though what he's saying makes sense. But my anger with men like this is they knew all this while that Simon Ekpa has been saying these things, but they turn the deaf ear. When it comes from Simon Ekpa, they refuse to accept it. People like this, they will say, instead Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra, let Biafra not come. People like this will say that. So today, I will laugh at him while I break what he has said in English. Let's continue.
State. Now, about how many millions of the Barossis and Nigeria and the Boko Haram
This guy, I will pardon my people, his evil is very, very funny. Oh my God. My people, he's a funny guy. He said he had that millions of people are coming. Oh my God, I'm shedding tears here, my God. I need to breathe on this one. I'm so sorry, my people. I couldn't hold it back. He's a clown. He said he had that millions of people that have run from Oh my God, bless the Lord. All right. Comport yourself. Drink some water. Okay, my people. I will comport myself. It's been a long time. Sometimes it is good to catch these guys and tell them, had I known, comes at last. He said he heard from a mile away the rumor that millions of people that have been displaced, those that Boko Haram chased away from their ancestral home, millions of them from IDP camp, the government of that zoo called Nigeria wants to bring them to Biafra land. That's the rumor he's hearing. And suddenly, the rumor is now a reality. To them, it's a rumor. To them, they see it as child's and play. Or how they call it, like a child's play. We say we are fighting a war. The Biafrans, we are fighting a war. Men like this, they are saying no. That they love the way things are. They believe in politics. They believe in Peter Obi. That's the problem. That's the difference between people like us and them. They are not like us. We are different. We saw this a mile away. Oyendu told us they are coming, they are coming, they are coming, they are coming, they are coming. The cabal, they are coming, the headsmen, they are coming. They are coming with their cows, their sheep, their dogs, their ram, their sheep, everything. They are coming to the land of Biafra. But they said no, that Nnamdi Kanu is a madman. They called Simon Ekpa a small boy. They said Simon Ekpa was working for Tinubu. But today, Simon Ekpa broke this news. Before this man knew about it, our PM broke the news about what Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State has been planning with the caliphate in a bid for them to make him president. The idiot is making the same mistake that Afonja made some years ago from the Yoruba side. The same way Afonja believed in Alimi. And before you knew it, when Afonja died, Alimi died, the son of Alimi became the emir, became the king of Ilorin. And suddenly, the Yorubas, they lost Kwara State. They lost Kwara State. The capital of Kwara State, I believe, is Ilorin. By the so-called politics being played. by Afonja. Today, it is a criminal that we know, a foreigner that we know, a fraudulent man, who is a fraudulent criminal. Because the people, they hate on him, he has chosen to partner with the caliphate. And in order to insult what we are doing, in order to put insult in the good works of our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Obatobie Agune Chimba, Wakoma, His Excellency, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoko, in a bid to destroy and put a spanner in the clog of the wheel of his progress. He's saying that Imo State is open for those who have run away, those that the Zoo government sent into IDP camp, those that the so-called Boko Haram terrorists have taken over their land. They want to bring them to Imo State, which means by proxy, they have now lost their ancestral home. That's the meaning of that. Let's continue.
Bruno, you know, ma Taraba, ma Damawa. That was the IDP man. They cannot have Benue. I can put a Imo State. About the training.
Hold it there. All those from Benue, Taraba, Borno, and the rest of them, those states in the north, they are planning to bring them all to Imo State, the old Imo State, with the assumption that they are giving them training. A terrible three, even you Brutus. Very, very shameful. But that's what he heard. Something that we foresaw. Something that our Prime Minister has spoken about a few days ago. This man is just hearing about it. Very, very sad. Let's continue.
Get a Imo State in the IGP.
Okay.
I begin to wonder the kind of leaders I'm in Imo State. I begin to wonder the kind of government I'm in Imo State.
Hold it there. He said, you see? Oh my God, have mercy. He said, what concerns Imo State with IDP camp? What is synonymous? What is the relationship between the old Imo State and IDP camp? And that sometimes he marvels, he wonders. He's left in a state of conundrum, wondering. He baffles. What is wrong with the so-called politicians they have in Biafra land? You see, this guy is just waking up. To my PM Simon Ekpa, sometimes some of these guys, they might not see what we are seeing now. It might take them a while. As the saying goes, what the youths can see from a mountain looking up, an elder will sit down and see that same thing, even with a clearer vision. In this case, the things that these guys are just expressing now is something we saw over a couple of years ago. We saw the handwriting on the wall and we could read it. But these guys in the 11th hour, they are just waking up. Very, very sad. Lord have mercy. My people, we must continue. Listen.
Imo State, IDP training center.
Listen.
Imo State has a problem.
Hold it there. He said, what concerns Imo State? With having, I'm trying not to laugh. It's very, very funny. With having IDP training centers. Are we running away? Does the evil people... I'm trying not to laugh, my God, have mercy. We have an issue with IDP. Oh my God, have mercy. I'm going to hold myself. I'll hold myself. This guy is so funny. I'm just drinking something, something nice to keep me calm. Okay, let's continue.
Boko Haram on Imo State.
Is there Boko Haram in Imo State? That's the question he's asking. You see, to an extent, this guy don't understand what we are doing, the job we are doing. The arguments or his questions are like, these are, straw man arguments. He doesn't understand they are supposed to be in Imo State, but the Biafra Liberation Army are curbing them from coming in. So they came with Ruga, and now the next concept is to come with what they call the human Ruga. Human being becoming the Ruga, not the cows anymore. And you and I know that they were embedding them Boko Haram, who will claim they are members of IDP camp, the so-called IDP camp members. When you look deep inside, most of them will be Boko Haram members. They will not come to our land to become sleeper cells. That's the plan. They want to bring them to Biafra land to become sleeper cells. So this man asking, do we have Boko Haram in our land? The answer is yes and no. Yes, in the sense that the military coming to Biafra land to fight us, they are Boko Haram dressed in Nigerian military uniform. No, to the aspect that those who were supposed to come as Boko Haram to buy us, our men have chased them away. So it's more of a catch-22 situation. So you asking that question to an extent, if you're asking that, are there Boko Haram in Biafra land? The answer is yes and no. In your checkpoints, those men you see in your checkpoints, they are members of Boko Haram. Even though you call them the military, they are members of the Boko Haram. So we find ourselves in a conundrum, in the sense that the Zoo government, they are finding a way to penetrate us. They've not been able to do it because of the good jobs of Simon Ekpa and his cabinets. And now they want to come through a dubious way. So that if our Prime Minister says no to the refugees, they will now run to Amnesty. They will run to UN and say Simon Ekpa is stopping the refugees from coming to Imo State. So what we have said now is that we are at war. At a time of war, our country, Biafra, is not ready to accommodate anybody, any so-called refugee or IDP, whatever. We are not open for refugees at the moment. We are at war. But when we've gained our independence from the 2nd of December, once we've gained our independence, then our borders shall be open. We shall work with the Red Cross. We shall work with the UNICEF. We shall work with the UN and the rest of them. We shall work with the League of Nations. But right now, we are at war. We cannot accept not even one person as a refugee coming to the land of Biafra. Because we know the game of the enemy. They said that they are fighting, they are engaged with us. Musa said they are engaged with us in asymmetric warfare. They know if they come to the land of Biafra in their khaki, in their military uniform, we bring them down. So now they want to come as sleeper cells in the name of IDP members who were displaced all the way from the north. Before you leave the north to come from the Biafra land, you will go through through the Middle Belt and the rest of them. You will go through Ore, the Yoruba land, before you get to the Biafra land. Last time I checked, Jide of ITV team and TV station, Mr. Jide of ITV station, the channel of Tinubu, he said Lagos is peaceful. That the Igbos should not bring that nonsense we do in the southeast in Lagos State, because Lagos is peaceful. He even tagged us the billionaire kidnappers. So today, I am telling Tinubu and his government to take your so-called IDP people down to Lagos State, because according to you and your people, that place is peaceful. We shall not attempt to accept or accommodate not even one soul at this time, because we are at war. So Mr. Nonso, what's your name again? Mr. Nonso Nkwa, with all due respect, you are more like a JJC. Johnny just come. You don't know what is happening. You don't understand the memo. People like you blame Simon Ekpa until the problem has come to your door. Now you are confused. Now you are looking confused. But when we tell you what we are trying to do, when we tell you what we are trying to avoid, when we tell you why we need men to protect the land, why we say that, oh my God, Lord have mercy. Let me calm down. Let me calm down from this guy. He's is someone of little influence. Let me calm down. Continue.
People, IDP company, so why will you transfer the Ugu to Imo State?
This guy makes me laugh. Like, hi, I don't know. Atalamshi. Hi, this guy is so funny. He said, oh my God, he's more like a novice. I think that's the problem. He's a novice. He talks the talks. He talks the talk, but he doesn't understand what is happening in Biafra land. He's a novice. Because he's still asking, how come they are bringing these guys from the north? How come? Who told them? God, oh Lord. Let me drink some more red wine, please. Excuse me. He's asking, how come? How come they are bringing them to Imo State? Who told them that there's... Oh my God, mercy. Who told them there's an IDP camp in Imo State that will accommodate people? Who told them? How come they want to bring them to Imo State? Why Imo State? Listen.
To have a problem with us in Imo State. Okay, I will play this video.
Hold on, they say bringing these guys to Imo State when you know all the problems they have in Imo State. These guys, they want to bring more problems for them. Oh, they want to bring more problems for Imo State. Oh, okay. He's gonna play us a snippet of something, an abridged version of the video I made yesterday or some few days ago, where the newscaster was talking about the so-called refugees. They use the word refugees from the north being brought to Imo State, the old Imo State. If you're ready, let's go there. Watch what he wants to play. Listen.
Watch the video first. After watching this video, we'll complete it.
Okay. Okay now.
On skills acquisition. Federal Commissioner Tijani Ahmed stated this during an inspection of facilities for the training at Nonso in Ehimembano Council area. Senior reporter Prince Suba has details and will return with business news.
According to UN Refugee Agency, Nigeria is home for over 85,000 refugees and asylum seekers. About 3.3 million people are living in internally displaced camps as a result of conflict and violence at the end of 2023. The country is still rated among the 10 countries with the largest number of IDPs globally. Let's check what he has done. Worried by this increasing trend, the federal government is making efforts to begin training of these vulnerable people in acquiring skills to reduce unemployment. The National Commissioner for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons and his team are here on an inspection of this facility located inside the National Open University of Nigeria Study Center.
Okay. Hold it there. He said, have you all seen it? Those who have seen that video, they will bring them to Imo State. Both women or men, they are bringing all of them to Imo State. Their intention. That's the grand scheme of things. The final straw, the last straw. The last throw of the dice of the caliphate is to bring in human Ruga into Biafra land. And you and I know that those they are bringing to those places, they will be the sleeper cells of the caliphate. Those from Boko Haram, HYP, ISIS, and Fulani killer headsmen. They will all come around, pretend to be the victims. They will smile at you. They will serve you milk in the morning. They will make your kunu, your fura, and the rest of them. You will accommodate them. You will see them as being the nice ones, the good ones. Your Igwe will be called to give them a small piece of land, free of charge. They will have children, increase their population, speak your language, and before you know it, they will round over your land. Because very soon, they will pick from them. The caliphate will pick from them those to be your governors. The governor will speak like you, talk like you, act like you, but in his mind, psychologically, he is a member of the Fulani Caliphate. Few months back, I did a video about Hope Uzodinma and IBB, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, where I discuss kin folks versus skin folks. You might see him as looking like you. You might think because he speaks your language. You may assume he's your brother. He's one of you. But because in the zoo, you guys don't even do what they call the DNA test. It's something of a luxury. It's expensive to be done in that zoo called Nigeria. And before you know it, the caliphate will pick from them to govern you. They did it in the case of Hope Uzodinma. They will do it again. So, by hook or by crook, the caliphate want to take over Biafra land. They have sworn by their gods way back from the days of Usman Dan Fodio. They swore to Islamize Nigeria. They swore to dip the Quran in the Red Sea. But now by proxy, they have sworn to dip the Quran in the River Niger. They are coming, my people. They are coming. Oyendo told us, they are coming, they are coming, they are coming. And we called him a small boy. We called him a 419er. Even our neighbors, the other tribes, they called us Biafra. They changed the name Biafra. They turned it around and they made it to become a caricature by calling us Biafra. Because we warned them that these guys are coming. They turned around and said, no, it's the Igbos. Blame the Igbos. They are fraudulent. Blame the Igbos. They begged them, the dead Buhari's government, to display to them the lifeless body of Nnamdi Kanu. When some military men went to the house, to the home of Nnamdi Kanu to kill him. In the process, they killed 28 of his men. Young men, youths, just in his compound, to fellowship with him. They were all gunned down like a dog. And the same Nigerians who are crying now about IDP camp, they were all gone blazing. They were praising the government for killing the innocent. But today, the same people, they are crying that the caliphate has come to take their land. The same people, they are signing partnership with the caliphate, with the hopes. That's the sign of a coward. Someone is coming to steal your land and you think signing an agreement will solve it? With all due respect, you guys have given them the legal tender to take over your land. Only a coward will sign a partnership with a foreigner. Those coming to steal your land, you are signing an MOU with them. To the Yorubas, the Afonjas, make una wake up. Respect to Koiki Media, respect to Chief Sunday Igboho that are doing the right thing. But the others, those ones we call the Afonjas, that went to sign a partnership with the enemy. You assume signing a partnership, signing an MOU, a memorandum of understanding, means the Northerners can bring their cow to your land. Do you think the grass in the Yoruba land is sweeter than the grass in the north? Do you think the grass in your land has more juice? That when the cow is crunching the grass in you, is chewing the grass in your land, it is sweeter, it is crunchier, it is juicier, it has more vitamins and nutrients? Ask yourself, why did they leave all the fertile side in the north and they are coming to Yoruba land? Last year, it was the Yoruba land they came and they signed an MOU that now they have access to the Yoruba land. And today, they have come indirectly through the governor of the old Imo State. They have come with the human Ruga. In the Yoruba land, they came with a cow. In Biafra land, they want to come with the so-called members of the IDP camp, the refugees. They used the word for the first time, refugees. I thought refugees are when two different countries are fighting. Then you now run to a foreign country for refuge. Well, with all due respect, we know Biafra is a different country, but we are still at war. So we are not open yet to accept any member of the refugees or whatever. We are still at war. We are not open yet to accommodate anybody. Not even a single soul will be accepted in Biafra land. Not now. When we are ready, why not? We shall be open for the whole world to come around. As the name goes, Biafra. Biafra means come close, come abode, come to us. You are welcome. Come and take succor. Come and stay. Come and eat. Come and stay with us. Come and live with us. Come and fellowship. That's who we are. But right now we are at war. We are at war. We are not ready for any kind of hospitality, with all due respect. We are at war. Nobody will be accepted in the old Imo State. Let's continue.
Yeah, for National Open University. Why not use it for HGN?
Okay.
Just work with that National Open University. When they say IDP training,
that's madness. He's saying here that the so-called venue that they are planning to use is a place designed specifically for an open university. The complex they are talking about was built and designed for as part of the department of that open university. Now, what is synonymous between an open university with those who said they don't believe in education? Boko Haram. With all due respect, there is a level of IT. If you want to understand IT, you don't come to that level where you are not even understand the basics, the introductions to IT or whatever. So there is no way you can tell me that people that cannot even read A to Z will be coming to study or learn IT. That makes no sense. So to an extent, I'm in agreement with what he's saying. But unfortunately, what he's saying is something that is coming too late. We saw this coming a mile away. And we have put things in place to deal with the situation. We have plans in place. We have made laws. Our Prime Minister has come out to speak about this. That nobody will be accepted in our land. Hope Uzodimma. Governor Hope Uzodimma. Hope Uzodimma. This thing you are doing, I swear to God, it will carry your head. This thing you are doing will carry your head. You keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. You have pushed the people to the wall. You came as number 4 in their so-called election, and somehow the Supreme Court of that zoo called Nigeria, they made you governor. You came 4th position. But because you swore an oath with the caliphate, they made you governor. Even in the second election, you were not supposed to win, but we know what you did to win that position. And they left you. So, okay, complete your 4 years and get away. Even though we know we have our own plans. But the people that are under your own so-called command, they have left you to complete your 4 years. And now you're coming with this? Is this the best you have to offer for the people? Is this your best? Something that those in the old Imo State, they have not asked for. They are seeking better life. They need protection for their land and properties. And what you are doing is going contrary to the people. You are doing the bidding of the caliphate. Hope Uzodimma. Hope Uzodimma. Hope Uzodimma. Make you no worry. That day is coming. The day of reckoning is coming. Let's continue. Okay.
No IDP training center.
He's saying here that, they've not even dealt with the other things around Okigwe, Nekede, all those other places, the other towns, the other communities that the headsmen have come to attack them. They're not even done with that. And now the governor is bringing more. This time in their millions. In the millions. That's why we say, do not do a deal. Do not enter a contract. Do not sign any contract or enter into any covenant with the devil. At the end, you'll be dealt the heavy blow. Because this man assumed, Hope Uzodinma, he assumed it's all about governorship. Make me governor and I will give you the land. Make me governor, whatever you want, I'll give you. He never understood that what they will ask for, their request will be something that may take over your, that may take off your head. They will ask for the unthinkable. And today is the day of reckoning. They have come to him now. And they will use him like a UI, a useful idiot that he is. They will come to him now. So, oh yeah, we have made you a 2-term governor. It is time for you to pay the caliphate. The caliphate has said, those who are displaced in the IDP camp, we want a safe haven for them. We want it to be in your state. Go and create a state for a community for them, because they will come in their millions. Go and create a school where you will claim that they are coming to school as a coverage. That way the people will accept it. Because he would have asked those questions. Please, hey, millions, that'll be too much. Where will I keep them? To bring millions from the north. Please, now the caliphate, where will I keep them? People will complain. No, go there. You tell them they are coming for education. They are coming for training. And that's it. Training. What's the syllabus for the training? What are the subjects? IT course. You went to an IT building. Those who have been in IDP camp for how many years now? Those who could not even write their name in English. Those who don't even know how to use a smartphone. You are talking about IT courses for them. That's the fraud. That's the charade these guys are bringing to Biafra land. And today, I want to call on the UN that, with all due respect, you guys claim you are learned. You claim that you belong to the Western world. Do not allow a bunch of monkeys, a bunch of imbeciles to come with a lie and tell you that the Biafran government, we are stopping a successful movement of refugees. Do not fall for the trap. You claim you are educated. You claim you belong to the League of Nations. I am telling you today that do not fall for the trap of the caliphate. Nigeria is a notorious country. Nigeria filled with criminals. People without integrity. Hence, we are telling you, you must get the whole spectrum of the picture before you start making a decision, or before you go out, start, broadcasting nonsense. Saying the Biafran government are stopping the easy, movement or taking the migrants to a safe haven. Do not fall for the traps of the caliphate. I'm speaking to the UN. Because over and over again, you pretend you guys don't know what is happening. I am tired of the double standardness you guys are using all the time against my people. I am tired of seeing black people drowning in the sea, in this Red Sea, in pursuit of going to Europe. When Biafra comes, that nonsense will stop, because Biafra will become a safe haven where migrants will be allowed to come in and get a good trade to feed themselves and their family. When Biafra comes, God willing, the so-called sojourn, the risk they take in the desert to get to Europe, the risk they take in the Mediterranean and the rest of them will become a thing of the past. There is nothing in Europe. I've been there. There is nothing in Europe. If not just the stable economy you guys have, there is nothing else in Europe that will make a Biafran man or an African to want to leave Africa. As beautiful, as wonderful as the climate of Africa is, what the hell are we looking for in a cold environment? This game you guys are playing must stop. And that bulk will end here in Biafra land. Our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoko, has spoken to the people, and he has said, we will not accept any so-called IDB or refugee, migrant, whatever you want to call them, to land of Biafra. Not now. Not this time. Because we are at war. The time is not right. We are at war. When we regain our freedom, then fine. Our doors and borders shall be open. So if it's urgent to you, to the UN, if it's urgent for you to get those migrants out of that place, then give us our freedom as soon as possible. And I will guarantee you that those migrants will come around, they will be welcome aboard, and they will be vetted. They will be thumbprinted. We'll have a database with all their data, from their fingerprints to even their eye read. We shall have all those information. There will be no place for them to run to for those who are trying to cause havoc. That will be their hell. And for those who have come to settle and improve upon the economy of Biafra, they are welcome to do business. So we are not saying we are against people coming to our land. No, that's not what we're saying. But we don't want them to use that guise to bring in terrorists at the heartbeat of Biafra land. And before you know it, they will start to attack us from the inside. That's something that will not be tolerated. Let's continue. Okay.
Internally display. Do we have a problem in Imo State? What is wrong with these leaders?
He's lamenting now, he's confused, he's asking the question. What is it with us? An IDP center in Imo State. What is wrong with these so-called politicians? These are questions he's asking. Pertinent questions that need answers. But unfortunately, this guy does not follow us. I'm not sure he follows what we are doing. I'm not sure. People are like this. They believe in politics in Nigeria. And when the politics then show them the real color, they start to cry, shed tears like this. A man like this will believe in their politicians. And when the politicians now do the unthinkable, when they do the unthinkable, people like this will not come back and they're shedding tears. They're confused. They're crying. Live on air. Now, you see why I was laughing in the middle, because when I played this stuff, I was just laughing. It was so funny. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. Let's continue.
What is wrong with these leaders?
Okay. There you go. What is wrong with these leaders? You heard that one. This is the way they sell us. This is the way they sell you and I. We the Igbos, we the Biafrans. What is wrong with these leaders? He even calls them, his leaders. He still identifies them as his leaders. God have mercy. Oh my God. I'll try not to laugh. It's so funny. I'll try not to laugh. I'll hold myself. I'll comport myself. Continue.
How they sell us out.
Okay.
Lemon, even the governor, even the what is your problem for crying out loud?
Okay. What's your problem?
Can they have it in Lagos? Can they have it in Abuja?
There you go.
Can they have it in Kano?
There you go.
They have this thing in Kaduna.
There you go.
Why are they bringing it to the southeast?
There you go. They have the government. They believe in their government. They did their elections. A Yoruba man is ruling that Nigeria. Can they have it in Lagos? Can they have it in Abuja? Can they have it in Kano and the rest? Why Biafra land? Why the place they called a dot in a circle? Now God go punish them. We they wait them. Let a single soul of those people come to Biafra land. Make I bend if it happen. As PM said. I second it. We they wait them now. When it comes to shit, they remember us. When it comes to share the money, they share to themselves. When it comes to building roads, when it comes to train stations, they remember themselves. When it comes to taking loan from China with the Biafran oil and sharing the money, they don't even think about us. But when it comes to IDP camp, oh, the Igbos, the Biafran land is best. You guys that believe in that zoo, now God go punish you now. Anybody that, any Biafran, any true blood-bloody Biafran that believes in Nigeria, now God go punish you and your whole generation. It means you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem that we are facing here. A place where when they take loan from China, they shorty your crude oil from your land. They take the loan and they even built a dry sea port in the north. A Aboki man that doesn't understand business, buying and selling, he built himself a dry sea port. To do what? That's a white elephant project, with all due respect. You are building a dry sea port. What are you using it for? Do you understand business? Do you understand the fundamentals of buying and selling? Do you even know the basic principles of demand and supply? Do you understand the concept of buying low and selling high? That you built yourself a dry seaport in a desert. You spent billions of dollars to build a dry seaport in the north. When you know, say, the kings of business are the Biafrans, there is no seaport in Biafra land. You only have one functioning seaport in Lagos. You see, when it comes to the goodies, to make that zoo to become vibrant, they will not remember because of tribalism. But when it comes to the shit project, the risky ones, to bring in refugees who are Boko Haram and the rest of them, now it's all about Biafra land. And they are doing it based on the governor that they imposed on us. This is the problem why we are saying you guys should not partake in the election. Because when you partake in the election, you are giving their students the credibility to come out and say they are governors, that they can govern upon the people. You guys gave them, people like you know, so you gave them the credibility by telling your people to go and vote in a charade you call election. Today, the caliphate, they have placed in their man in Imo State, which is one of the heartbeats, one of the 5 heartbeats of Biafra land. They've placed people there now, and now through him, proxy, through him, they are doing what they are doing. Through Governor Hope Sodoma, they are penetrating the heartbeat of Biafra land. Make una learn. You guys, make una learn. Make una get sense. When Simon said there will be no election, you guys cannot see where he's seeing. He has seen it from a mile away. But you guys blame on Simon Ekpa. You call on Finland. You say Finland should arrest Simon Ekpa. You say Simon Ekpa is the problem. You said Simon is the problem. You blame Simon Ekpa, a man trying to protect you from what you are complaining about now. Now you are crying about this thing. Your only saving grace is we still have a government that will save you. That's your only saving grace. That will still have a government that will protect you. Continue.
Why are they bringing it to the southeast?
Okay. Okay.
I need to read you these people.
Why are they bringing it to the southeast? We must ask their leaders. He's calling them, not my leader. They must ask their leaders those questions. Those he chooses to call their leaders. Why are they bringing them to the southeast? They must ask their leaders those pertinent questions. Let's continue.
What is your problem?
Okay, hold on there. Is that they are playing with them? Those they call their leaders, they are playing with them. What is their problem? He's provoking now, you know. Had I known comes at last. As the white man would say, had I known comes at last. In hindsight, oh, like say, I know. They've been telling me, oh, I know agree. Had I known, I would have done something else. They've been warning me, oh, I know agree here. Had I known comes at last. At the end, you will now, you know, charia. In hindsight, in a reflection, you will reflect. You will go back to memory lane. Have somebody told me about this? In 2020, someone said they are coming. The Kaaba, they are coming. Now they have come. They are living amongst us now. We can do nothing about it. You and I know that they will now bring their zoo soldiers to form a circle around the 1 million so-called refugees. They will circle them and bring them to Imo State. Somebody like this, all he can do is talk. All this man can do is talk without no action. Talking does not solve the problem. That's why you must support the Biafra Republic government in exile. Men that have actions, men that can also speak out. We speak and we do. We they talk, we they do. As we they do, it they show. Because this talking is the problem. Those that just talk the good talk, I don't respect you guys that just talk the good talk. You are in the media and you are talking. You are talking the good talk. Talk and no action means nothing to the caliphate. If you like, blow all the whole grammar in the world. It means nothing to the caliphate. They will do what they want to do. And all you will do is talk, and keep talking the good talk. Man, God have mercy. I'm pissed off.
Why this dragging relationship with Ndugu? Uru Ndugu baranyewa. The only uru ha baranyewa dragging power in the federal. That is the only uru nda baranye. Dragging power. Uru ha baranye uru. Una chibutrani IDP. Training center Ndugu nde Fulani nda Hausa Imo State. Nde himemba no. You people should stand on your feet now. Uno bankete. Mirere kulunu. Himemba no. Lokigwe zone. Uno bankete. Iyeri uno. You people should start writing petition now. Start organizing protest now. Start standing on your feet now that uno acho hokwa ina. Uno bankete ka bosa kwari uno.
Okay, you see. Now he's saying you guys should stand on your feet. You guys should go out and protest. Start a petition and the rest of them. But when Simon Ekpa is doing it, they call Simon Ekpa the enemy of Imo State. They called Simon Ekpa the enemy of the Igbos. My people, I'm wasting my time. I'm pissed off. I've got bigger fish to fry. I won't waste my time on this guy. Let's just wrap it up.
A place that is unstable as a human banner. A place that is unstable as a Kigwe. And that's what he Burundu again. Butekwe. Have me sit up with the locals. Or I'm page mana. And Tromado Riquelu. Gave up on the Maduriquelu. The human banner Kigwe zone. The ball is now on your court and in your court. Also, Banonkete. Uno bankete. Million. But it is a shame that you have leaders. Leaders now. Let's not have leaders in Dimo now. It is a shame we have people like you.
Keep quiet there, I beg. You're wasting my time. You're calling criminals your leaders. That's a big shame for you to won't say such. You believe in them. Now, they are doing what they have to do for the caliphate. And you are here telling the people to come out and protest, knowing fully well that the army will not even waste time to bring out the gun, the granite, to finish them up. And nobody will discuss about it, not even in your media. They won't even speak about it in your media. Someone like you, I expect you to now understand the game. Know the game they are playing and turn around and apologize to Simon Ekpa. Apologize to the Biafrans. Apologize to the Biafra Republic government in exile, because we got it right from the beginning. But no. You are telling the poor people to come out and protest in Biafra land when you know say we are at war. We are at war. You are telling the people, the vulnerable, to come out and protest. Can't you understand it? Can't you see what's happening out there in that zoo? Case in point, Showore can go everywhere he's doing, protesting from the airport. They held him for a few hours. They set him free. He's protesting. He's free. Nobody is holding him because deep inside, they know that he's down with the caliphate. He's down with the family. He believes in Nigeria. But the Biafrans, the moment you come out and speak, they will not even see you anymore. They will arrest you, lock you up, and throw away the keys. And you are telling our people to go and protest. Man, guy, you fall my hand big time. I'm pissed off. My people, I will leave it here. I'm pissed off. For those who have ears, let them hear. People like this, they will lead you astray, because in the 11th hour, they are now realizing the problem. And he's here now crying, lamenting. All he's doing is talking. He's talking the good talk. Talk without any action. What can he do? I don't blame him. What can he do? Nothing. But those who now have the ability to do something, to foster a change, to protect the land, people like this, they will go against us. They will talk against Simon Ekpa. They will talk against Nnamdi Kanu. That's the problem we have. All these guys, in the 11th hour, their eye go open. When we're saying, hope to them, they thought we were just talking about him. Look at what he's doing now. Nnamdi Kanu, he warned Wike. Look at what Wike is doing now in your Abuja, capital territory. All those that he has mentioned, all those we mentioned way back, look at what they are doing now. But you guys, you blame us, you attack us. You say we are the problem. You even say we are the one creating problem in Biafra land. I rest my case. For those who have ears, let them hear. For those who have ears, let them hear. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. God bless you.
Say Nnamdi Kanu, make you tell am say oh, we dey go Biafra oh, we go meet am for there oh. If you say Nnamdi Kanu, make you tell am say oh, we dey go Biafra oh, we go meet am for there oh. If you say Nnamdi Kanu, make you tell am say oh, we dey go Biafra oh, we go meet am for there oh. Alo ejimako, alo ejimako, alo ejimako, alo ejimako. When you say Nnamdi Kanu, make you tell am say ho, we dey go for Biafra ho, we go meet am for there ho. When you see Nnamdi Kanu ho, make you tell am say ho, we dey go for Biafra ho, we go meet am for there ho. Na Simon Ekpa be the man. Na Simon Ekpa dey do am o, ọba tó bíé, ọba tó bíé.